Okay, so we're back again. I gotta make a quick adjustment to the actual sound on my side. Because that shit is actually extra crispy loud. So we're back again, and we're back with a different Tales of game. Because I just thought, you know what? We've been playing the Shepherd quite a bit. I kind of wanted to go back to this because a long time ago I was streaming this on the channel, but I haven't touched this in a couple years at this point. Back when this first came out, I was streaming it, but back when I was streaming, that's about the time I actually, was feeling pretty pitiful, and I didn't know that I had all the problems that I have with diabetes and so on and so forth with that. So we're gonna go ahead and even though I got a progress here of 26 hours into the game, we're going to definitely do a new game on this. And here we go. Change configuration settings. I can't remember what's the difference between hard and normal. We'll just go with hard. Probably get my ass beat in, but that's fine. I do want to button configuration. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We're not gonna really change anything on that front. Alright, so we're gonna go with hard, and yeah. So before we actually get into this, I do want to say a couple of things. If you like what I'm doing, hit the buttons, man. Hit the thumbs up, hit the buttons, hit all the buttons. I'm not gonna tell you to scribble or anything like that. You like what I'm doing, hit the buttons, hit the thumbs up. The thumbs up lets me know that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. You want to see more. Hit the other buttons to, support me and so on and so forth. And we'll get to it. Other than that, we're gonna get right into this. Here we go. This
Our world, Terca Lumares. No one knows how far its lands and oceans stretch. For the people are no match against the hordes of monsters that crawl the earth. Barriers protect the cities in which we live, and we are completely dependent upon them for our survival. These barriers are generated by the Blastia. Blastia use the primeval power of air that fills the world to provide us with fire, water, and light. They provide us with everything that has made the Empire prosper. Perhaps one day, we may even forget the threat of the vicious monsters lying in wait, just beyond the barriers. The blessings of the Blastia will bestow ever more prosperity to the world and peace to its people.
Oh no. I don't get it. What could have happened to the barrier in this town?
Someone took it, obviously.
From the Imperial capital, Zafia, bedrock of peace. We pray, may tranquility bless this world.
It's probably gonna. Yeah, there's gonna be more stuff. I'll wait. There's a little doggo.
Yuri, this is not good.
What's with all the yelling, Ted?
Look, the Aqua Blasty is broken again. And they just finished fixing it.
What's the big deal? Just leave it to the mighty Imperial Knights. That's what they're there for.
Huh, the Knights? You know they never come to the lower quarter.
What about the heroic Flynn?
I already tried to get Flynn. They wouldn't even let me see him.
Oh, so I'm Flynn's replacement, huh?
Never mind that. Come on, we're short on people.
Ted! You get down here! They need your help too!
I'll be there in a sec. Yuri, come on already.
That's weird. He always comes running whenever there's trouble. This place is gonna become an aquarium soon if this keeps up.
Alright, I think I can actually do something now. There might be some more talking though, so if there is, I'll just let that play out. Yeah. Yuri! Okay. Well, I'll let the skip play out and then I'll start talking about some stuff.
First, the trouble with the Knights yesterday. Now the Aqua Blastia breaks. Why does stuff like this happen every day in the lower quarter? I know. There's no use whining about it.
Okay, so I want to talk about a couple of things. So, this is Tale of Vesperia Definitive Edition. I want to talk a little bit about this. Just a smidge. Just a smidget. And I want to see one thing before I start yapping and getting in here and actually blasting this shit. It probably is gonna work. I just want to make sure that the chat's gonna be working. The chat's gonna be working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm getting nothing. Wonderful. Fixed this shit last night and it was working fine, but now. Alright, so hold on. Let me try again. Okay, this one works. Gonna get rid of that one. So hold on, let me try again. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, that works. We're gonna close that. Alright, so what I want to talk about this game. So in the beginning, right? So this is considered one of the old era Tales of games. There's 3 of them basically, and when I mean by old era of Tales games, this is like the last one that they made. So there's three big old generation or old era Tales games, and there's 3 of them. There was Tales of Symphonia, and then they came out with Tales of Abyss, and then they came out with Tales of Vesperia, which is this one. Now, all 3 of those games pretty much behave and act the same way, battle theme wise. combat wise, but each one has their own unique mechanics with them that makes them obviously a little bit different between each game. Now, what makes this different from between, say, Tales of Zestiria is that is using the Tales of Grace's F battle theme, which is during that time. So basically, you had Symphonia, Abyss, Vesperia. Those three use a specific battle system, which is arguably the same. Where you're pretty limited to how many attacks you can do and how many attacks you can chain into arts wise. Where there is some like guard canceling and art and spell canceling to do more damage, but Tales of Grace's F. There was Tales of Grace's F. There was Destiny. Destiny's Director's Cut. There was Destiny 2. I can't remember the other PlayStation 2 Tales game that used that system, but basically Grace's F, Destiny, Director's Cut, Destiny 2, and can't remember that last one. They use their combat system is basically based off of basically you have a number. Basically, we'll just say 5, right? In the beginning, you'll have 5. With this 5, this allows you to do 5 actions, and then once you cap that out, you have to hold guard, and then you overcharge 5, basically. And that number goes up as you level and get passives and whatnot. In those games, that's kind of the system that Tales of Zestiria has, and Tales of Vesperia, and I would arguably say that Tales of Rise has, where you're limited to how many actions you could take in a battle. Once that meter runs out, once your meter and your number runs out, basically, and the only way you can kind of like boost that number or boost that is like, and in Zestiria, which we were playing the other night, focus is like the main stat you want to focus around, because that basically allows you to get your, I can't remember what it's called, CP in that game, or CC, I think it's CC or CP or whatever. Having a high focus stat allows you to get faster regen on that, and when you get a faster regen in that game, the combat is like off the charts, basically. Now we're gonna focus on this game, but before I do that, I think it's these titles. It's one of these. Oh yeah, I remember now. How do I get to the status? Yeah, and then you go to title, and then yeah, here we go. All right, so we got all the deal. This game, okay, I want to talk about this game in particularly. It won't let you do anything because you don't have the... There's a lot of extra shit in this. So basically, okay, let's talk about this game in particularly. So this game came out originally on the 360, and when it came out on the 360, we arguably got the cut for, well, basically in Japan, this game came out in Japan on the PS3, and it had a lot more content, a lot more story. You got extra characters, costumes, so on and so forth, where the version that we got on the 360, it was like, it had the bare bones story, but a lot of shit was cut. It was added into the game, where the PlayStation 3 version was just obviously better. Now, basically, the definitive version, which I'm playing, which is on Steam, it's based off the PlayStation 3 version, but they added a lot to this game, because with this version of the game, you get everything. You get all the DLC back on the PlayStation 3, which a lot of that is just costumes, and the costumes are pretty spot on. Like, you get a lot of cool shit, basically. And then what was cool about this is like this. So, in Tales of Abyss, you had a character in that game called Ash, basically. This is his outfit, basically. This is his costume, basically. And Yuri gets that one. And then this, I'm not going to spoil it, but, you know, story-wise, we'll get to understand why he has a night outfit. We won't talk about that. You get a school uniform or school outfit. You get whatever the hell that is. This is a Soul Calibur costume, basically, from the Soul Calibur series. This is from another game series of from Bandai Namco, and this is just another outfit before he becomes a knight, I believe. I guess I shouldn't have said that, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you get a whole bunch of extra stuff in this game. We're going to actually get down to doing stuff. I am not going to be using these level ups until the very end of the game, or near the end of the game, because I want to be able to like stop the grinding process. Because if you're playing on like, I don't know, like super hard mode, which you unlock by, I think you just beat the game on normal or hard, it unlocks the hardest difficulty, then you would want to use some of this stuff, but I'm not going to. Now this Gald, I am going to probably use one of these now, just because, you know, I want to use it, and I'm going to use it. Now, we're going to go ahead and play the game now. Now remember, we're playing as Yuri. Now, I want to capitalize on something. This specific game, like I said, I've only got 26 hours into the game, and I don't remember a whole lot of what went on in the game on top of that. That's why I'm coming back and revisiting this game. But what really drawed me in about this game from the beginning is everyone was telling me about this game and how, like, the main character's actually cool. Like, the characters were always, you know, all the party members are pretty spot on. They're unique. None of them were cookie cutter. All that stuff. Alright, let's get into this.
We've got to seal it off somehow. What's going on? Any sunken treasure down there?
Yeah, but you're late, so I'm not sharing.
How nice.
Hey, it's sink or swim in this world. Looks like that blue-blooded mage we hired to fix the blast deal left the job half done.
Glad you could find the time to stop by. Take it easy with the water sports, old man. You're not getting any younger. You're up next. Not afraid of a little water, I hope. Yikes. Come on now, put your backs into it. Hey, Thinks is really going at it.
He feels responsible. He's the one who pushed the people to get the money together for the repairs.
And now he's the one who's all wet. It's not Hanks's fault that mage did a two-bed repair job for him.
That's true. He even partied with his wife's keepsake to help raise the money.
Hanks, did you see the Blastia core anywhere? You know, that shiny piece in the center? Huh? Is it gone? Yeah, the Blastia won't work with the core missing. That aristocrat who came to do the repairs was the last person to touch the Blastia, right? That's right, Mr. Mordial. And he lives in the Royal Quarter? Yeah, so? Forget about that, Yuri. Give us a hand here. Sorry, Hanks. I just remembered an errand I've got to run. Hey, wait just a minute. You're not bed going to a place like that. It gives me the creeps.
Lol.
Damn it, Yuri! Just because you can do a few tricks with that bony Blastia, you think you're invincible. Here's hoping he doesn't do anything crazy.
He always seems to cause problems when the lower quarters involved.
Even the Knights have started keeping an eye on him.
Well, it's just an average day for Yuri. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Now the Blastia's missing its core. We're gonna go kick some ass. That's what we're gonna do. Because Yuri doesn't give a shit. He's just gonna get in there and he's gonna do what he has to do. Now, unlike the fancy modern games where you got your map and whatnot, I don't remember how do you even get the map to come up. You might have to buy it. I don't remember. I'll figure it out. Let's pause. Now, we did just get all that money. I guess I can only, I was about to say, I can only buy so much of those. We are going to be buying, since we came into some money, and I'm going to use all that money. That's the shit I already got equipped. We'll go ahead and we'll buy a couple of those. Okay. Now, damn, this is irritating. I can't find out. I want to go to the item shop as well, but
You there! You there! Are you aware of the serious events going over here, right here? I'm the Wonder Reporter, bringing you the articles about what matters most every day. Do you read the newspaper in the morning? Cup of coffee? Donut? What? You don't? That just won't do. What epic thing has transpired today? You'll never believe it. You can read it whenever, wherever, and with no effort at all. Yes, it's the Wonder Log. Put it to good use. And by the way, let's let the fact that I'm in the wall be our little secret, okay? Well then, farewell.
Wonder Log. Well, it doesn't matter. So basically, if it ain't gonna go into a cutscene, it's gonna go into cutscene.
You hear about the Blastia and the
Yes, I heard something about it breaking and them collecting money to fix.
That's right. I hear that lot went so far as to sell their treasures to save up the
Treasures, sir?
worthless junk. Nothing more. They wouldn't have gotten more than 1 gold for them.
Not even 1 gold? I can't imagine what sort of treasures those would have to be. I'd like to have a look myself.
I'm telling you, nothing but junk.
Listen to those guys. Poor Hanks. Can't really argue with them about the junk thing, though.
Yeah, get that serves you right, asshole.
What the? Who's there?
If you can't understand the value of junk, you're worth less than junk yourself. Repeat, can you find the trail? So they've been taking Blastia cores from here too. Looks like somebody's got some sticky fingers. That's the Royal Quarter for you. A few Blastia cores go missing, and no one even makes a fuss, when just one is enough to throw the lower quarter into chaos. If they got cores to spare, they could stand to give us some. Found it.
Looks like the nobles are living the sweet life as usual. The lower quarter is right there. They still don't give a damn. It's not their loss, so what do they care? They should act, you know, noble. Not just dress nice and hide in their mansions.
Now, one thing I want to point out is Yuri in particularly. He has two different weapons that he can basically use. He can use swords and he can use axes. Now, basically, he gets unique arts from what I remember, based on what weapons you use. And in this game, weapons come with arts attached to them. But we'll learn about that later. We're going in here and we're gonna get us a Blastia core.
So this is where he lived. Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. I wonder if there's any other way in. Is it open? Can I get in this way?
Hell yeah. We can get in this way. Let's do it.
I know Mordio is hiding here somewhere.
Not here. Not here. No. Now, just to give everyone a heads up, we are playing on hard mode on this. So, I went ahead and basically, since I just want to have fun with the game, I don't know how far I'm going to go with this. I'll probably play all the way to the end, obviously, but I don't know how much, there's got to be at least an open window around here somewhere.
That must be... Found him. You were Mordio, right? Good boy. What the? The Blastia core is gone. Let's go and get that core back. And give that mage a whooping while we're at it.
These two fools.
Yuri, so it is you who are the cause.
I know he's poor, but breaking into an aristocrat's house? My, how the mighty have fallen.
Just what I needed. Tweedle A and Tweedle B.
Just what is a Tweedle anyway? There's no hope of escape.
Does it look like I'm trying to escape? See, it's stuff like that that keeps you guys from getting promoted.
You did not just say...
I say, you take that back.
Enough beating around the bush, I guess.
Stand back! I'll handle this! In the name of the Imperial Knight!
I say, I shall be the one to defend the good name of the Imperial peons, I say, should...
You're the peon!
No, I say, I am your superior!
I appreciate the sentiment, guys, but let's cut the cat fight and get on with it. Hey, let's go.
I am your super.
Nay, focus. You are, I say.
I guess I just gotta whack these guys. There, how'd that make you feel?
How dare you! Hitting someone in the middle of an argument is hardly proper manners.
Didn't you hear me when I said, you ready? Or were you not listening?
Damn it!
Oh,
Oh, brother.
you!
Does it look like I'm running?
You! Be quiet!
Oops, time for a little defense.
He blocked my attack!
I say Sonic Thrust!
Whoa, come on, give me a break.
Ooh! I say, how dare you block?
Man, you need to calm down. If you can use strike arts here, then I can too.
Azure! Azure Edge! Azure Edge! Azure Edge! Azure Edge! Azure Edge!
Let's try that again. This next one's... You're not giving up already.
I say,
You have yet to see our
This next time's for real.
that's my line. I say, Sonic Thrust! I say, Sonic Thrust!
You're dead!
Azure Edge! I say, Sonic Thrust! Azure Edge!
You're dead!
You're dead! Azure Edge!
Alright.
You're dead!
Take Storm Thrust!
You're dead!
You're dead!
Come on now.
You're dead!
Take Storm Thrust!
No, I'm full, thank you.
You're dead!
I say, this is not good.
Take Storm Thrust! Take Storm Thrust!
Azure Edge!
You're dead!
Yeah!
You're dead!
Come on now. Oh shit, I might be dead.
You're dead! You're dead!
Man, I feel like this shouldn't be going on as long as it is, but
The Art of the Knights! You're dead! Sonic!
You're dead!
gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
Azure Edge!
You should thank me. I'm giving you some extra practice. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. Looks like I won't be catching up with that carriage anytime.
How typical of the Schwann Brigade. They can't even manage to capture a single lowlife.
Captain Cumore? I say, our apologies for this unsightly display.
I'm afraid the Imperial Knights have no use for you low-born scum.
Please, don't let Sir Schwann know about this, sir.
I can't believe our taxes go to paying these guys. There he is.
I say, that tops it all. Abandoned by his faithful pooch.
Well, well, you've had a busy day, haven't you, Mr. Yuri Lowell? I'm rather busy myself, but I suppose I can afford to play with you for a while.
And for those who don't know, that is Gaara from Naruto, his voice actor.
Gentlemen!
It's rats like you that make Flynn's job so difficult.
Flynn, a little suffering is just what that upstart lieutenant needs. When you've finished with him, throw him in the prison as you 10 days or so ought to teach him a lesson.
So like I was saying, the thief made off with a priceless treasure from that noble's mansion.
I know. Then he was caught and the loot was returned, right?
No, see, that's just nobility trying to keep things quiet. The treasure in the mansion right now is a fake.
You're pulling my leg.
Hey, you didn't hear it from me, Bob. The Dark Wings are going nuts looking for the hideout.
You mean the Thieves Guild? That's enough out of you. Almost mealtime.
Hey, neighbor, you're awake, right? You gotta be getting tired from keeping so quiet.
You think that little story up all by yourself, old man? You must have plenty of time on your hands.
Old man? Now you've gone and hurt this old man's feelings. Besides, I didn't make up nothing. I've got eyes and ears the world over digging up information for me.
Sure you do, old man.
Hey, I am what I am. Go ahead and ask me something. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Want to know about the Pirate Guild's sunken treasure? How about the sorcerer who makes his home at the ends of the earth? Or wait, I've got it.
I just want to know how to get out of here.
Well, I'm not sure what you're in for, but they'll let you out if you keep your trap shut for 10 days.
The lower quarter will be underwater by then.
The lower quarter?
I wonder how they're all doing right now.
Sorry, neighbor. That's one piece of dirt I don't have.
And what am I gonna do about that damn Mordio?
The Mordio? You mean to say you've got connections to the famed mage from Ospio, the city of scholars?
Do you know about him?
Oh, wanna know, huh? I'm afraid that information won't come cheap.
The famed mage from Ospio, the city of scholars, right? I think I got it.
Well, wait, that's not it. He's the head of the Gourmet Guild. No, wait, it's the,
Out.
Oh well, just when things were getting good.
Hurry up. What is Commandant Alexei doing here? Whoa! Just who are you anyway? What does the head of the Knights want with you?
Beneath the statue of the goddess.
What are you doing? I said hurry.
All right, easy. I'm coming.
I did say I was looking for a way out of here. Back again. Man, I was just in here last month for fighting some knights collecting taxes. I guess I get free meals out of it, if you can call it food. Damn, Cumore's made this way more complicated than it needed to be.
Would you look at that? It opens. Ever vigilant as usual. With the way he's sleeping, it'll be a while before anyone notices I'm gone. If I come back before morning, they'll never be wiser to my little jailbreak. I think I can check on the lower quarter and make it back by morning. It'd probably be good to try that statue of the goddess, too.
Who's there?
Ah, they spot.
Oh, man. All right, all right.
You like that? You can't win. You can't win. This'll hurt. Like that? You like that? You can't win. You can't win. Look at this. You can't win. This'll hurt. Look at this.
We're done. Take a load off for my rap sheet is long enough as it is. But guess I don't have much choice but to fight him. I need to be wary of these guys on patrol.
Why don't we just go back?
I can't go back now.
This is for your own good.
As for the incident, we assume full responsibility and will inform the lieutenant.
How can you say that when you haven't done anything to help me? Please, don't come any closer.
Now, why don't you put that down? You'll only end up hurting yourself.
I know how to use a sword.
I'm afraid you leave us no choice. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
Hey, there she is!
Please, you've got to let me go. I have to warn Flynn.
Did she say Flynn?
Hey!
Flynn, you came to... Who are...
Identify yourself!
Man, just when I thought I was being sneaky, things have to go to hell.
Careful, I think he's got a blast.
It shouldn't be a problem if we take him to...
This'll hurt. You like that? Azure Edge! You like that? You like that? You can't win. You like that?
Ah, quit.
You like that? Azure Edge! You can't win. You can't win. This'll hurt.
God.
You can't win.
God, man. Get off my balls a little bit.
Win. You like that? You can't win. This'll hurt. You like that? Azure Edge! You like that? You like that? You like that? Azure Edge!
this what knights do now? Don't they teach these guys manners in night school anymore?
Yeah!
Hey! Are you trying to kill me?
Well, you don't belong in the castle.
No, and I'll take it as a compliment that you can tell that by looking at me.
Yuri Lowell!
You foul fugitive! I say, we know you're trying to...
Oh, please, not them again. I guess there's no point in going back to the prison cell now.
Louder, fools! Say it like you mean it!
Lieutenant LeBlanc, your voice is too loud.
Yuri Lowell? You're one of Flynn's friends, aren't you?
Yeah, why?
And you used to belong to the Imperial Knights.
Just for 3 short months. You hear that from Flynn?
Yes?
Huh. Guess he managed to find someone at the castle he could talk to after all.
Yuri, I need to talk to Flynn.
Hold on just a second. Who are you supposed to be? I can tell you know Flynn, but why are you being chased by the Knights?
Over here!
Listen, I want to hear the whole story, but we can't really afford to stand around and chat. First things first, let's get to Flynn's place. Want me to lead the way?
Yes.
Let's go.
You know, I bought 15 of those, but I guess that they didn't want to count. We do have to fight some pretty big boss fight before we leave here, and he's kind of a pain in the ass.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah, isn't the Knight's dining hall around?
Let's get this over with.
Azure Edge! Azure! You like that? Azure! Azure Edge!
Yeah, easy win. Guess we can do this.
Azure Edge! Azure Edge!
That was easy.
I think I'm going to call it here for right now. We'll come back later and play some more.